Right then, howdy folks. I was just doing a bit of maintenance in the garage, sorting some things out as it's a weekend, and I thought, what shall I do for a video? I was trying to wrap my brain for ideas, and I thought there's something I haven't done yet is how to quote for your gutter cleaning work. I've spoke about gutter cleaning a million times over, but never how to price it. I'll start off just explaining basically what you need. Now there's two different things that come into effect when you're cleaning gutters. You can either be clearing them out or you can be cleaning them over, which is the gutters, the soffits, the fascias, yeah, you know, and getting all the dirt and grime off. Now the second option, if you're going to be doing the gutters, fascias, soffits, downpipes, etc., I always clear the guttering out beforehand. So whenever I do a job like that, I quote for both, and I tell the customer it's all in one price. I won't be cleaning the guttering over without clearing it out first, because the next time it rains, it's just going to pour out again, and it will make it all dirty. So there's no point. So the price is included for a clear out and a clean. But then you'll get the jobs where people just want a clear out, which is obviously cheaper than clean it as well. But still, it's a pricey job. It's you know, you're a pie if you're doing it off ladders. Or you've got expensive equipment if you're doing it with a gutter vac. So I'll take you through a few things needed first. Obviously just clearing them out, a pair of ladders, a bucket and some gloves. Just clear them out, make sure the downpipes are empty, flush them through with a bit of water if you can. Or use a gutter vac, so you'll be on the safety of the ground, bing bang bosh, clear it all out from the ground. Very simple job for clearing it out. Cleaning it, now if you already have a water-fed pole set up in your van or for a backpack or whatever, it's just the same thing. Now I'd recommend just using tap water. You don't really need to be wasting pure water on it, so just blast it with your water-fed pole pretty much. Now for traditional guys, if you don't have the big tank set up in the van or things like that, if you can get your hands on like a cheap water-fed pole, you know, there's ones out there for like 100 quid. You know, you'll be making that money back on the first job anyway. And then you don't even need a backpack. You can plug straight into a customer's tap if they do have an outside tap. So just with something like this, obviously the water-fed pole will come with a pole hose anyway. So this is all you need, just literally a hose with two of these. You know, you see these connections all the time, all over the place. Get two of them, plug that straight into the customer's, or actually, so something like this you'll need first. That's just like a tap connector. Get one of them, two different sizes on it. They're like a few quid. Get a brass one, they'll last a lot longer. So you'll screw that onto the customer's tap, and then your hose, bang, straight in there like that. You know, that's screwed onto the tap now, and then on the end of your water-fed pole hose, one of these connectors as well. I'll try and put some of the links down in the description. So you'll have that on the end of your water-fed pole. And then, so that side's in the tap, that's the end of the water-fed pole. Clicks onto there, and then away you go. Turn the tap on, bang, now you've got water running through your pole. Yeah, so there's a, you know, and then you just scrub it. Literally just scrub everything you can, multiple times, go back over it if you need to. Wipe it off if possible. Basically just put a towel on the end of your water-fed pole after you're finished. Give it a quick wipe so it's not dripping anymore, and bang, the job is pretty much done. You know, I'm not going to go into too much detail. You know, you might need some chemicals on some jobs, PVC cleaners, etc., but it's not a big deal. Now, if you don't have a water-fed pole, you don't have any of that equipment to clean guttering with, just do it by hand. The way I always used to do it, still sometimes do it now, is basically a pair of ladders, a wet towel, and then a dry towel. Bit of fairy liquid in a bucket with some water in it. Put the wet towel in there, get it all soaped up, scrub the gutter in, and then dry it off. That's it. It's a really simple job. Right, so I'll tell you now how to quote for jobs like that, and sort of what you should be sort of looking to charge, really. Cheers. Right, where are we? Right then, so you are now at the job. The customer's rang, said, I need my guttering cleared out and cleaned. Can I have a price, please? You're thinking, right, how the hell do I charge this? So it's just a quick example on the garage here. Measure it out. I don't do this anymore. Basically, I'll turn up to a job and I'll be like, right, that's 150 quid. I just know straight away because I've done so many of them. But if you're unsure, or still me sometimes, if I've got a really big job to do, if I'm unsure, I'm thinking, man, you know, this is massive, then I will get the tape measure out and I'll count it up. So I'll try and set this up so you can see what I'm doing. It's very nice and easy. Tape measure. Right then, clip to clip. So you do one sort of clip. Now have a look. They make it really nice and easy for you. So one clip to the other clip is pretty much exactly a metre on most properties. Not all of them will be, but 9 out of 10 they're going to be a metre apart each clip. So 1 to 2, that's 1 metre. So then you count up by metre. So count the clips. Right guys, I'll just show you quickly now on an actual house instead of a garage for an example. I know this is black guttering, so these clips are going to be hard to see for you. But if we start from the one edge, so we've got basically, that's a bit over a metre there, by the way. That's probably about 1.5 metres. But let's just say it's a metre. So we've got 1 clip, 2 clips, 3 clips, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then to the end would be 8. So now what you want to be doing, once you've got that figure, and let's say for purposes it's exactly the same on the front as well. So there's 2 sides, 8 metres per side, 16 overall. So you've got 16 metres of guttering to clear out. So now you need to work out what price that you want to charge per metre. Now me personally, again, you don't have to follow my prices because I may be in a different part of the country, or I might be going longer, I might be more expensive, or I might be too cheap, who knows. But I do £4 per metre for clearing the guttering out. So then you do £4 times by 16, which is the amount of guttering we've got. You're looking around sort of £60 for a property like this. So yeah, roughly about 60 quid, 65 quid maybe, to have the junk removed out of the guttering. Now, as I say, you don't need to follow that price. You need to figure out your own price and how you would, what you are happy with doing, basically. You might want to charge loads more than that. You might want to charge less, who knows. But now, so that's just for a clear out. So if they want it cleaned over as well, guttering, fascia, soffits, downpipes cleaned, I would double that. So that would be looking at sort of around £8 per metre instead of 4, because you're doing sort of twice the amount of work. So which means sort of around £65 times that by 2, that's 130 quid for, I mean, this is actually a detached 4-bedroomed house, to be honest. So it would actually be more than that. Sort of around 120, 130 is actually my minimum price because I do mark things up. So sort of a property like this, I'll be looking sort of more like 150, 160 really to have it done. And then you add in a price on top of that for the windows being cleaned as well, so whatever price that is. So that's basically it. That's all I really need to explain. If you've got any more questions, if there's anything you think that I've missed out, then just let me know. But if you're wondering what to quote, just go by metres squared, figure out a price that you're, not metres squared, metres, sorry. Figure out a price that you're comfortable with charging. And then do it. I mean, clearing it out is a really easy job. Cleaning it over can be a bit more difficult. And again, so I'll mark up on certain things, like if it's taller than average, if it's dirtier than, the average one that you get, the price is going to be increased and higher. But I'd say the sort of rough amount of price that I do, anywhere from 120 to 180 is my average sort of full gutter clean, to be honest. It's rare that I'll do one for sort of around the 200 price. That would be sort of your bigger detached properties. The biggest one I've ever done was about 400 quid, and that was a church which was quite huge, so it took me all day, that did. So but yeah, so any questions, just let me know, and good luck to everyone. Guttering season is pretty much here, to be honest, so yeah, get going. Nice one, good luck.